Good morning all, welcome to our next class. Today we are starting our second chapter, Equations of Motion. In this chapter, we are discussing about some properties based on a moving object. A moving object is in motion and that have some properties. A moving object having speed, acceleration, velocity, and there are so many properties in a moving object. We are discussing about this in previous classes. Okay, and in our first chapter, we are discussing about what is the forces in fluids or liquids. But comparatively, the first chapter, this is very different from the first chapter. That is, in first chapter, only basing the liquid. Okay, in this chapter is equations of motion. Second chapter, equations of motion. A body having a position changing when time is changing. In this state, a body is in motion. Okay, and a moving body having different properties. For understanding the properties and a moving body, we are using a technique to understand about this and the calculations based on a moving body. Okay, for this we are using a technique that is graph paper. This is a graph paper and graph paper having so many small squares, and inside each of these square there are so many other minute lines. Can you see this? In a graph paper or graph having axis, x-axis and y-axis. So this graph paper or graph is using to understand the variations of different quantities. We can easily calculate some properties instead of some mathematical calculations. Easily we can attain the answer through graphs, because to understanding the values from a graph is very easy. So a graph having two axes, x-axis and y-axis. Okay, and using this graph we can attain so many properties without mathematical calculations. Okay, we can easily attain the answer. So we have to discussing about the properties of graph. What is a graph and what parts consist in a graph through slide. A graph is a two-dimensional diagram. Graph is a two-dimensional diagram depicted connecting two values. In a graph, we have to use two properties or two values and depicting the connection of that two values. In a graph having two axes, the horizontal axis is x and the vertical axis is y. Point O is the origin when x and y meet. That is, the horizontal axis x and the vertical axis y meets at a point, and that point is O, the origin. Axis towards the right from the origin is the positive x and left is the negative x. The axis towards the upper part of the origin is the positive y and to the lower part is the negative y. So this is the properties of a graph. A graph is a two-dimensional diagram. This having two dimensions, and a graph having two axes, x-axis and y-axis. X-axis is the horizontal axis and the y-axis is the vertical axis. And the horizontal and vertical x and y axis are meeting at a point, that is the origin of the graph, that is O. using this graph to depict two values. Basic two properties of two values. One value is noting in the x-axis with a specified unit, and another value is taken in the y-axis, that is in a particular unit. So x and y, there are two values to connecting in a graph. And we say that from the origin to the right, there is a positive x-axis. And this x-axis having an opposite side. That is from the left to the origin. And this x-axis is the negative x-axis or x dash. And y-axis having the same, that is the upper part of the origin is horizontal y-axis and its lower part is the negative y-axis or y dash. So the positive x-axis is OX. The negative x-axis is OX dash. The positive y-axis is OY. And the negative y-axis is OY dash. So a graph having a graph is a two-dimensional diagram. It's having two axes, and these two axes having negative sides, that is OX dash and OY dash, that is corresponding to the opposite of the x and y axis. One is in horizontal plane and one is in vertical plane. Okay. So I think all of you understand about what is a graph. And in a graph, we are representing each of the unit in a specific fixed unit based on the values. We are saying that two values are marking in one graph. Taking the two values, A is the one value and B is the another value. A having some points and B having some other points. So A is equal to 1, 2, 3 and B is equal to 2, 4, 6. So we can using these 2 points to drawing a graph. So based on the points or values in A, we have taken this A in x-axis. So based on these values, we have to arrange what is the unit of a single unit in a graph. And we considering the B. And based on the values of B, we taken the y-axis, each specified unit in a y-axis in a specified unit. So here it is 1, 2, 3 and it is taken in the x-axis and it is taken in the y-axis. So A is 1, 2, 3, etc. And B is 2, 4, 6. It is taken in the y-axis. So A having 1, 2, 3 values and B having 2, 4, 6 values. So based on the values, we have to understand or we determine what is one specified unit of a graph. So next we have to discussing about what is the uses of a graph through slide. Use of a graph. Depict the relation between quantities using a graph. We say that some quantities having values, so using two quantities for depicting their relation using graphs. Formulate equations from the depicted equation. That is, we have some depicted values. Based on that values, we have to formulate equation using our graphs. It is easy to attain the answer from formulating the equation from graphs. Gaining information from graph is more simple than obtaining it by mathematical calculation. We have using some mathematical operations to attaining or obtaining some answers. It is quite difficult to doing some mathematical calculations, but using graph is very simple method to attaining the answers of some quantity. Okay. So there are some, we can see there are some uses of graphs. So graph having some uses and graph having some properties. Now we understand a graph having XOX and OY and some other properties. Okay. And we are discussing about a new graph, that is position time graph. A type of graph that is position time graph. Position time graph. What is a position time graph? From the name of this graph, we have to decide that there is a position and there is a time. That is, this graph is based on the motion of a body. That is, in a specific time, the position of that body is changing. So, we have to understand the motion of the body in which speed or in which acceleration through this graph, this position time graph. So, here is a position and a time of a moving body. Okay. So, what is the position and what is the time of a body? Some bodies having a change of their resting position. That is, some bodies are in a motion. In their motion, they follow equal interval of time to covering equal area. In some bodies are in motion, they following equal intervals of time to covering equal area. But in other cases, they following equal intervals of time, but the time or the distance they traveled is different. The time is equal, but the distance they traveled is different. In other cases, the time is not equal, but the distance traveled is equal. So there are so many probabilities. That is only based on the speed of that moving body. So here we are connecting the position and time of a moving body. And we have to read what is a position time graph. Position time graph. X-axis can be used for making time and y-axis for position. In a position time graph, x-axis is taken the time. Time is taken in the x-axis and in y-axis the position is taken. While naming a graph value on the y-axis will be given first and the value on the x-axis second. Connected with a hyphen, this graph is known as position time graph. Okay. In position time graph, x-axis is time is taken in the x-axis and position is taken in the y-axis. But when we naming the graph, first of all we taken the position. The y-axis is first position and using a hyphen and write the x-axis, the value or the quantity taken in x-axis. So that this graph is position time graph. This is a simple graph and this showing the position changing when time changing, and we write or draw the graph is time taken in x-axis and position taken in y-axis. But when we naming the graph, First, we use the position that is in y-axis and the time that is in x-axis. So simply, this name of the graph is position time graph. For writing the naming, here we use a hyphen. So position hyphen time. So position time graph is the graph that showing the time and position of a moving body. So I think all of you understand what is a position time graph. So we have some points. Using that point, we have to draw a graph, a position time graph. Here, time is in second and position is in basic unit meter. So, zero time having zero position, and the time is come to 1 second. The position is 2 meter. Time is come to 2 seconds. The position is come to 4 seconds, 4 meter. And it comes to 3, it comes to 6, and it comes to 4, it comes to 8, and the last is 5 and 10. Okay. And we denoting all these values in this graph. In x-axis, that is time. So write time second in x-axis. The time is going 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 seconds. So 1, 0 is the origin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And the position is timing 2 meter equal distance. So here we using 2, 4, 6, 8 and 10. 6, 8 and 10. Then we draw the graph using these two values. In 0th second, the position is 0. In 1 second, the position is in 2. In 1 second, the position is in 2. In 2 seconds, the position is in 4. In 3 seconds, the position is in 6. And in 4 seconds, the position is in 8. And in 5 seconds, the position is in 10. So, we have to draw this graph to connecting all of these points. We got a straight line because here the motion of that body is equal interval of time in equal distance. That body is moving equal distance covering equal interval of time. That's why we got the graph is in straight line. So I think all of you understand about how to mark a position and time, changing position and time, changing time using a graph. Okay, and we have to discussing about the next. We use scales while drawing a graph to contain the given measurements on a graph paper. The size of the graph decreases as we increase the scale considered, but the value doesn't change. That is, in this case, we are using scales while drawing a graph to contain the given measurements on graph paper. So we have some values, and based on that values, we are using the time is in 1, 2, 3 seconds. The unit of one single unit is taken as 1 second. In y-axis, that single unit is taken as 2 meters. But based on the values, changing the scale we consider. Okay, we have to use these values to drawing another graph. Based on the values we are taken, the shapes or the length of the graph is comes to changing. Here we are using one simple unit is in x-axis one single unit is taken as 1 second. In y-axis one single unit is taken as 2 meter. But we drawing another graph, we are using one single unit is 2s, 2 seconds, and one single unit in y-axis is 4 meters. So based on these values, the graph is comes to larger or bigger. So the size of the graph is depending the value we are taken in the graph paper or in graph. So we have to draw just the second graph using this value 2 seconds and 4 meters. So in time, first of all we are taken the time is 1 second. So here 2, 4, 6, 8, and here we taken one simple unit is 4. So 4, 8, 12, 16. Okay. And in first case 0 is in 0. In 1 second the position is 2. So we taken 1 is middle of this. So 1 is here. So the 2 meter is the middle of 0 and 4. So the first unit is here. And in second 2 is 4. So 2 is in 4. Next 3 is in 6. So 3 comes middle of this 2. So 3 is here and the 6 is comes here. And the next point that's 4 in 8. And next one 5 in 10. So 5 comes this side, this and here. So the graph comes to smaller. Can you see this? In first step, we draw a graph using this same values. We got a graph up to this level. But now we got a graph up to this level in a small size. These two graphs we are using to draw the same values. But the scales used in the graph is taken different. In first graph, we are taken the scale is 1 second in a single unit. But in second graph, we are using the scale is in x-axis 2 seconds is one single unit. So based on the scale, the size of the graph must be changed. Okay. So I think all of you understand how the scale of a graph changing the size of the graph. Okay. So next topic we have to discussing through our slide. Position time graph of a body moving with uniform speed will be a straight line. The body will be moving with non-uniform speed when the graph is not in a straight line. Okay. We are discussing the position time graph. The position time graph of a moving body that is in straight line. When we got this straight line motion, that is the body is moving in equal time, equal interval of time for covering equal distance. A body is moving in equal distance using equal interval of time. Only in that cases a body is moving equal distance in equal interval of time. That graph comes to straight line. But the body is moving equal distance but not equal interval of time. So the shape of the graph must be changed. When only we got this straight line of a graph when the body is moving in equal interval of time in equal distance. in a position time graph. Okay. So next we have to discussing through slide. Okay. So now we are discussing the position time graph. So now we are discussing the position time graph. What is a graph and the uses of graph. So first of all, we say what is a graph. A graph having two axes, x-axis and y-axis. X-axis having a negative part and that is left to the origin and that is OX dash, and y-axis having a negative axis that is the lower part of the graph and that is OY dash. And O is the point that intersect the or meet the point axis X and Y. So O is the origin. And OX dash and OY dash. And we have to depicting two values in a graph. We have to depict two values in a graph. Using graph, we got the answers in simple way instead of the mathematical calculation. So this is all the properties of graphs. And we are discussing about what is the uses of a graph. The use of graph is we have to depicting the relations of some quantities using graphs. And the answer we got from graph is very simple. So simple calculations is from graph and it is easy to getting the answer from graph is simple. And the last one is position time graph. What is the position time graph? The position time graph is showing the motion of a body in an x and y axis. The moving body have changing time. Based on changing time, the position is changing. Position is changing when time is changing. And in a position time graph, we taken the time in x-axis and position in y-axis. Time in x-axis and position in y-axis. In a position time graph, when naming the position time graph, we using y-axis is first and time also x-axis is in second. So the name is position hyphen time graph. And when we got a position time graph having a straight line, the body is moving in equal interval of time to covering equal distance. Equal distance in equal interval of time. Only this condition, the position time graph showing the straight line graph. That is like this straight line must be got when the body is moving equal interval of time in equal distance. And the size of a graph comes to bigger and smaller based on the scales we are taken in the graph. The scales we taken is smaller, the graph must be smaller. But the scale we taken is greater, the size of the graph must be greater. So I think all of you understand about what is a graph, the uses of graph and what is a position time graph. that's over. That's today's class. Okay, thank you.